So for you all who are taking notes, here is point number 1. Gandhi has not left the building. And for all of you who are too young to know the Elvis Presley joke on that, you're too young to know that. Gandhi, of course, this naked Indian who's sort of like the Martin Luther King figure. Martin Luther King had one dream and that was it. And now we've strip-mined Martin Luther King to be this kind of very quaint, cutesy Black History Month figure, not realizing that Martin Luther King was about so many other things. Gandhi, of course, we have this wonderful, cute little naked man who was about peace, and then he got shot by a bunch of Hindu fundamentalists, and he just always with that charka, trying to get everybody into the drudgery of poverty and sleeping with girls and trying to talk about his celibacy. Who was this Gandhi character? For Vishwanathan, that was this man's name, Vishwan, Gandhi had one meaning to him: the village republic. That you have to live in a manageably small unit, and it has to be in a village to be democratic. Now, Gandhi was not some kind of romantic pie in the sky. He was someone who created basic education. He'd done all these other development programs. He moved into the worst part of Gujarat and the other areas to say we have to go to the worst areas to live in a self-sustaining way. And of course, we've sort of extrapolated that from the far, saying, I'm not going to live like that. I'm not going to live in volunteer poverty. But we miss a very important component of what Gandhi said was not the volunteer poverty, was that we have to create a self-reliance of our villages, that we can sustain ourselves. Because it's not that we're being idealistic about the village, romantic about the village. What we're saying is we cannot sustain huge cities. Gandhi wrote this amazing document saying that if all the Indians go to the cities 50 years in the future, we will have abominations outside of our control. That he was being realistic, dead realistic. We can't have mega slums, mega cities. And of course, very amazingly foreseeing of what we had.